Jesus Christ, man. So
Can you see how professional
the most
this
professional
getup is?
podcast ever.
There's the most professional podcast ever.
Hmm. And with
It has a 7.8 on IMD on from
yeah,
IMDb.
that's what
Does
I'm
that mean
saying.
it's
It's
good?
yes, that's I literally said
Mm.
it's like the best Marvel movie in the last 5 years.
That's 5 years.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I saw a clip for this. Yeah. Yeah, I'll watch it.
Hmm.
Mostly because of Bucky and
Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh.
Hmm.
She makes me laugh. I like her.
She does a stunt in the movie where she jumps off a roof, and she did that in real life. She's
Okay.
gonna be she's gonna be
But
the next
the question
Tom
is,
Cruise.
did she do the superhero landing?
I don't know. I don't know.
No, no, that's what she said
She has
last
to
time.
do a superhero landing up like, "Ugh."
Running out of time.
So it's 40 minutes. It wasn't 30, it was 40 minutes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
10 more
Because
minutes
it says
left.
time left. And now I can see a countdown. Now time left
53 what?
9:53 minutes, seconds.
Oh, I was gonna say. How does the time go up?
Mhm.
All right.
It
Anyway,
can. It can if we're in the Bermuda Triangle. You see the
that's
time
the
go up.
that's the trick. Kal-El,
Mhm.
let's record it from the Bermuda Triangle.
You got it.
Okay, you need to fly out. Oh
I'm
Lord.
already there, bro.
Oh my God.
Dude, it is windy as hell there and wherever you are.
It's a Bermuda
In
Triangle. There's got to be a lot of
oh
wind and there's got to be a lot of shit, man.
So what is it like there in the Bermuda Triangle?
It's
And at
chill.
least like wave in the wind, like
It's
you know,
it's chill.
it's chill.
Yeah. You can just hang out on the beaches. That's
I'll tell
this is
you
a
one
whole
thing.
other thing. When people
Mhm.
talk about the Caribbean and stuff like that, like how this beach looks, when I tell them I'll never even go into this water. This water look
Yeah,
like shit. People
that's
go,
not a beach.
yeah, people
That's
are
not a
like,
beach.
what do you mean? That looks amazing. I was like, no, this is garbage. I'm gonna go
That's
there.
like
No,
that's a
well,
that's a mud
technically,
puddle.
no. This is why you don't think about it. Technically, is what we have to sell. They never seen an ocean, so that looks like an ocean. But it kind of looks like somebody flushing the toilet. Like if you flush the toilet a little too hard, it just
Mhm.
you see the waves. No, no, no. When you're on the beautiful island of the Caribbean, the waves don't come in like that. Look, no. What is that? Erosion? That this is a man-made island right there. No, no, man. You walk out, you look, you see your feet. We don't go too deep because some of us can't swim. It's not a stereotype. We just want to put our feet in the water.
Just
Yeah.
hang out.
The problem is we're just not used to like the pond scum that they call beaches.
Well,
Yeah.
no, no, I ain't gonna get too deep. But there's certain beaches where you see some brown stuff, and you're like, that's not
Dude,
yeah. I can't see
when
my
we
feet.
went
You,
to when we went to Maui, I was like, I'm not going to that water. I literally said it like that. I'm not going to that water. I was like, this is what people was talking about.
hey,
Okay,
hey,
I
hey,
guess
hey, hey! Don't diss Maui. He has a
it was
hook.
cool, but I was like, I'm not going to the water. This water can't compete. So
Yeah,
It depends on which water you used to, because they go to Orchard Beach, this is beautiful. And they sit
exactly.
there and they look at the pool, and I look at it, I'm like, yo, ain't no crystal blue sea right here.
yeah. I had issues when this isn't I'm making fun of Florida people one. When I was in Florida, people would constantly tell me, "Hey, let's go to the beach," and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'll stay here on the sand." The water there was just not clear enough, and I'm just used to being able to see the fish.
Exactly.
And I
Exactly.
don't like if I cannot see what I'm walking on, why would I want to go in the water? There are crazy
Exactly.
things out there.
Exactly. And people here always want to go into lakes and stuff. And I'm like, I'm good.
There's a reason why you don't hear much about people getting shark attacked in the Caribbean. It's because they can look in the water and they're like, "Oh yeah, there's a shark there. I am going to the beach."
I saved people from that before. Like there was this girl, she was standing. And that's a whole other thing. I always stand with my back to the land, facing out. And this girl was in the water in front of me. And I was like, hey, come here, come give me a hug. I haven't seen you in a long time. I came back from here after I was gone for like 2 years. And I
Mm.
just hugged her and I said, hey, don't panic. There's something behind you. And I just turned her and put her and we walked back out to the water. When she turned around, there's a massive, massive ray. And people
Mm.
as soon as I pointed out, people started telling other people, get out of the water, get out of the water. There's a ray and shit like that. I was like, it's cold. And the girl was like,
But the
how
ray
are you
won't
so
hurt you.
calm? Huh?
The ray won't hurt you.
I know, but the whole thing is when you see a big black mass come in, you can't tell what it is. You don't know what the hell it is. So I just
Kind of
held
like
up,
the blob that you just said to ignore.
just like the
But
blob. Yo, I think about that at least once a month. No exaggeration. I think about that episode all the
About the
time.
blob.
Yeah, there's a
about the
show
creep
called Creep
show.
Show that came
Mm.
out in like the 80s, or I think it
Mm.
was, and there was an episode with this mass in this lake. The lake had a
Mm.
sign that said "Do not swim here," and it would just eat people. It like just consume them. And yo, I think about that all the time
The
for no
re- the
reason.
reason the reason the movie was so good was you could
Mm.
see the mask and it
Mhm.
was slightly moved. By the time I think, yo, this thing moved up 2 inches, I'm already out.
So,
These people swimming, don't worry about it. It's in the middle of like, what is that? Oh,
mhm,
might be a tarp in the middle of the lake.
yeah,
But
it
then
looked like tar, like oil floating in
Where
the water. Yeah.
you see, that's the thing. I don't need somebody to explain to me what it is before I start running. You say, what
well
is that?
that's why
And
that's the
then
thing.
I'm running. And then when I get a chance, I will look back and confirm it's safe
So
while
they
Well
were
I'm.
that's
out in the middle of a lake. They had one of those rafts out in the middle of the lake.
Do not care. I am running. You
No
say,
one knew
what
what it
is that?
was.
No, exactly.
Mhm,
Exactly. You go, what
mhm,
is that? I running and we discuss what I'm running from later.
mhm.
well,
Yeah.
see, that's the new prospect in horror, with like, the black horror movies. See, when black people see those things, they go, what is that? Don't need to ask.
Too many black people die in horror movies for my taste.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about when the whole cast is black. Then it's all like, yo, did you see that? That's not our thing. That's definitely gonna be our next topic though. Because that
Black people horror movies.
yeah, no, because some of the horrors is based on some of our real life phobias. Now, can
Yeah.
you imagine making a Caribbean horror movie like Screwface or something in the Caribbean? See that's the next genre they need to go to. Caribbean horror movies, that go crazy.
Yep. You can't have
Because you're gonna have
You can't have Jamaican horror movies. Those poor monsters.
which one? The
The
the, the
monsters.
Jamaican or the bot? Well, no,
The
you can
monsters.
imagine.
Where are the monsters gonna run? They trap on the island with the Jamaicans.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I ain't gonna lie about that. But what's so funny about it to me was you're gonna have one character in the show, maybe two, that will wake
Mm.
up and say, "I told them it was gonna happen. I dreamt about it. I dreamt about it. Yeah, you dreamt about it. How come no warning?"
In Jamaica, you hear the first person get eaten, and then after that is an island-wide manhunt.
We're hunting you, Jason. No, that would be hot. Jason knocks somebody out in Friday the 13th. Friday, him come on payday. Why? Gonna knock him out now, Oh, oh, you have a machete. So do I.
So do I.
So do I.
A big sword fight break out and
That's
thing.
that's not a
You'd be like,
that's not a machete. This is a
This is
machete.
this is
the
a machete. Oh, this guy want rum. Bring the cutlass.
Blood
Bring it.
Star.
Yeah, exactly.
He want Bing Cutlass.
See, Jason against the gorilla would be good because they both got the same type of strength. Well, but yep, that's exactly what would happen.
I don't think the gorilla would win that one.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He wouldn't win for the Warner Brothers one.
After all the things that Jason got hit by and he's still alive,
Mhm.
the gorilla might win. Might not win that one. Anyway, that was the important topic. Jason versus the gorilla. We should bring that up, post it online, see what everyone. Wait, what?
Right. So now,
Did I just see Kal-El's head in Superman's behind?
You're damn right. This is one of the business ideas I had like 2 years ago. I have a bunch of these Zoom backgrounds with different random superheroes in the back with UFOs, all sorts of weird shit. It's real cities with shit happening in the background. I just never did anything with it. But I have a bunch of these.
I didn't even know you could set a custom background.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you can.
designed at least 15 of them with like I have one from like Independence Day with the building getting blown up, all sorts of shit.
So
Yeah.
because I know we're gonna say goodbye in less than 30 seconds, we're gonna act like this is a Caribbean calling card. I wish I had an old one. You remember those $5 and you buy the minutes?
Mhm.
Hey Marcus, we gotta go.
What a
The
Guan
operator's talking.
star!
The operator's talking to me. Damn, I think it's robbing me of my $5. See you later, $5 card.
All right.
I used to call them
It a
drama.
cost me anything. Me call you collect.
Call you collect.
All right. This is gonna end right now. So I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, bye.
Peace.